Hey guys, this is Tanya and I want to go ahead and give you the last two of the 14 habits of the rich and wealthy. Here I have my notebook again, and I always have to take notes, but we're going to go ahead and get these out of the way so you can be well on your way to being rich or wealthy or both. It's really up to you. So the first one we want to talk about, this is going to be a big one and an interesting one, and that one is rise early. Statistics show that 44% of rich and wealthy people rise at least 3 hours before they're scheduled to be at work. Oh my gosh, that seems a bit excessive to me, but hey, I'm not rich and I'm not wealthy yet, so I guess I'll start getting up 3 hours ahead of time so I can join the 44% of the rich and wealthy that rise early. Contrary to that, only 3% of poor people rise at least 3 hours before they have to be to work. Now, you know what? This is something that I must speak on. It's a huge pet peeve of mine. I absolutely loathe. Oh my God, I can't express it enough. I cannot stand laziness. And when I say laziness, I mean, there is no reason you should be sleeping until noon unless you work nights and you just got off of work. There's no reason you should be asleep at noon. There's no reason you should be asleep at 10 a.m. Again, I said unless you work overnight or unless you have just returned from work, there's no reason for that. It just screams lazy to me. Get up. Do something. If you don't have a job, you need to be up at 7 or 8 in the morning, and your job should be looking for a job. If you're not looking for a job, then your job should be making a job for yourself. Starting a business, volunteer, participate in something, but please, please don't sleep. And if nobody ever told you, I'm telling you for them. People can't stand it. I don't know why you do that. Stop sleeping until 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the evening. You don't have time to sleep if you're broke. You don't have time to sleep if you don't have a job. Okay, so I just went off on a whole nother tangent, but I just really had to get that off my chest because I call people sometimes at 11 o'clock in the morning and they're asleep and they don't have a job. It's just baffling to me. It's mind-blowing. It could be 2 in the afternoon and they are asleep. I'm at a loss for words. Anyway, so back to the 14 habits of the rich and wealthy, and that's definitely not one of their habits, sleeping excessively. Okay, so last but certainly not least is number 14, which is improve and learn. Okay, so rich and wealthy people, the statistics show that 86% of them improve and learn. They invest in their education. They invest in themselves. If it's self-help courses, if it's self-help books, if it's seminars, if it's webinars, if it's online trainings, they invest in themselves, period. 86%. There has to be something to that. They're not just doing it for no reason. Contrary to that, only 5% of poor people invest in their education, invest in improving themselves, and invest in learning. You guys, take this and run with it. And let me tell you, you may be hearing it from my mouth, but I guarantee you I'm giving you these tips, tricks, success principles from one of these rich and wealthy people. Be blessed. If you haven't seen the other 12 principles, go back and check out my videos on my channel at youtube.com/TLEdwards80. Also, like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Let's help one another get ahead. Let's learn how to be wealthy. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.